Yo, what's up? What song is this is actually on? What actually song is this that's on? This is Tamia Into You featuring Fabulous, which is like a great R&B song, by the way. Welcome to What Song Is This? Where we just talk music without all of the extra bullshit, man. As always, this show stars, rapper extraordinaire Pavy. Go ahead, talk to the people.
As always, man, that Pavy real Pavy while we're all my word.
Yeah, shout out to the bro Marcelino, who's not here with us, and not because he's dead, he's alive.
That didn't last very long.
He's co-creator of What Song Is This? So shout out to the bro Marcelino for just always being like a super cool dude, and really being the one to be like, yo, y'all music opinion matters to people, so you should talk about it. Because I see you guys talking about this stuff on Twitter. Like, literally, that's how he texted me, and that's the reason why we started doing this. Like, I don't think we would have ever done this if Marcelino didn't literally text me and say, hey, you guys' music opinion on Twitter and the stuff Pavy says about music is so crazy. Let's do a show, and I'll do my podcast, which actually he still does. Go check out Let the Beat Build. It's one of the best podcasts ever. He literally will sit with the producer, and he'll go over why they chose certain instruments and certain sounds, and he'll literally show you the progression of a beat. Kind of not show you, but honestly, when you listen to it, you feel as though you're seeing it come to fruition. So make sure you go check out, Let the Beat Build. Shout out to Marcelino for, co-creating this with us. And yeah, man. So, what topics do we have today for music?
Best rap lies.
Best rap lies, and what else? We had one more.
We said something else, but I forgot what we said.
All right, best rap lies. I'm gonna Google some best rap lies. I'm not even gonna lie.
Number one off the top of my head.
I
know
Pablo. I don't even know where my phone is. Go ahead. Oh yeah, I know Pablo.
Yeah.
The real
Noriega. He owed me 100.
Gee, 100
Number
favors.
Number one, Pablo Escobar died in 1992. Number two,
Ross was like, how old was Rick Ross in that? Actually, can you Google how old Rick Ross was in 92? And shout out to Ross, G. I love Ross. Ross actually used to follow the homie Scott on Twitter, so I fuck with Ross. No, just look up his age.
Nah, he did.
Let's see. He was about Rick Ross was about 16
years.
I mean, shit. It depends, G. It depends, G. See, but that's the thing. No, G. But that's the thing about Ross.
How he know Pablo?
How do you know he don't know him?
How he know Pablo?
No,
Escobar,
wait a minute. Well, Ross actually, Ross. This is a rap lie I will defend.
Right,
because at 16,
so he knew Pablo Escobar.
You might have been a little wild motherfucker.
He was selling so much dope. He knew Pablo Escobar.
I mean, I don't know.
In Colombia, because Pablo couldn't leave Colombia back then.
Have you ever seen Narcos?
Pablo couldn't leave Colombia back then.
So what?
So
what?
Ross didn't Ross have a football scholarship, G?
So what?
All right.
Actually, that make it even better. Do it not. Do it not. I'm dropping 100 on and off the field.
Then how do you know Manuel Noriega, G? And how does Manuel Noriega owe you 100 favors?
I mean, hey.
On his first single ever, he said that, by the way. That's how he came out the gate. Also, another Ross lie I love. When he said he had $92 million in his checking account on that skit on Drug Dealer's Dream. And then 6 songs later, he said, how you can go to war with $70 million? 6 songs earlier, you just had $92 million in your checking account, bro. How the fuck you lose $22 million in 6 songs?
I don't think he lost $22 million, but I think he just saying like, yo, I got $70 million. So how can you even go to war with $70 million? Like literally, how can if I got 90-some million, you can't even go to war with 70 million.
Gee.
Like what did Drake say? 100,000 on my head, like I'm laughing or what, like that disrespectful, whatever. Gee. Actually, what song is that? I've been thinking about that song.
I'm upset.
Ah, yes. Oh yeah, you saying 100? Yeah. Oh yeah. $100, $1 million on my head, all that stuff. Like like maybe Ross was just in that mode, G.
92 in your checking account, G. You know how much that's uninsured?
Why you doubting his ability as a businessman?
That's not a business move, G.
What you mean?
That is stupidity.
Why?
G, I think the bank only insures $250,000.
Okay, Ian. So that means he got to have all the rest of his money tied up in stocks that might not work for him?
No. That means you got to put it in different accounts.
You want to have it in bonds?
No, put that shit in different fucking accounts.
So what? What if he got so much money he just did that just to stun on you?
So he got $92 million to blow.
Huh?
He could lose 92 bricks.
What if that was just
that's
what,
maybe peak.
Oh yeah,
that
oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
92 bricks. I had to fall back.
Hold on, wait a minute. Actually, Hov had a lyric about that. He said, "What did he say? He had a lyric on one of them new songs where he was like, yeah, I said I lost 92 bricks. And he was basically like, yeah, and I meant that shit. Like, no, you didn't. I don't believe that shit.
You lost 92. He said, I lost 92 bricks. I had to fall back.
Knock a nigga off his feet, but I crawled
back.
Like, how?
How do you lose 92 bricks?
The feds had to do a sweep, G.
And your supplier didn't care.
Actually, what's the best Future rap last? I know you see. This is my thing. Like, I don't remember other rappers' bars like off the top of my head.
I just popped 6 Xans off of Quaalude.
Yeah, G.
What?
G? I just popped 6
Xans off of Quaalude. No, you didn't, Future. No, you didn't, bro. I just popped 6 Xans off of Quaalude.
One of the best Future lines is, I just got head off. I'm sorry. Shawty gave me head off the Adderall. The G-Wagons and Rovers he had bought him for. It's like...
No, G.
Future has some of the most diabolical rap lines in history. Like, you just be like, G, how did you think of this?
Nah, G. I just popped 6 Xans off of Quaalude. The best rap line Future ever said. Cause no, you didn't, Future. It's impossible.
6 Xans off of Quaalude.
I just popped 6 Xans off of Quaalude, G. Sorry. No, you didn't, G. It's impossible, bro.
That's hilarious.
And you still live. No, you didn't, bro.
I just popped 6 Xans on the Zayla. Yeah.
That, and then when Ross said cocaine worth way more than gold. Now it could be, depending on how much cocaine you got. But what the fuck, G? Cocaine worth way more than gold. What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jadakiss. The way he says walls do 360 in his house.
My bathtub lift up. My walls do a 360. No, they don't.
What rapper was that said that they swim in their living room? That they get out the bed and swim in their
probably was Jadakiss.
It was probably Jadakiss. Actually, I just want to say this. Jadakiss is like, to me, if I had to equate Jadakiss to ball players, I would equate Jadakiss to ball players is like I'm gonna low key say Jada.
Nah, he said
Jadakiss is
no.
Hold on. Let me finish this thought. Jadakiss, I would actually say, is the Hakeem Olajuwon of rappers.
Relax.
No, listen. If you look at his effect on rap and how many big songs he's been on, he's consistently still been good. He's got rememberable bars. He's also is considered to be the rap, kind of one of the rap niggas of the rap niggas. And he's also considered to be street, like him and the Locks and all of them motherfuckers was part of Rough Riders. And I mean, he didn't rap no songs with Biggie. Like, Jadakiss didn't rap with everybody, bro. Jadakiss is legit like Hakeem. Like, Hakeem not the GOAT, but he also but he also not one of them motherfuckers that, like, you could tell the story of the NBA without. I don't think you could tell the story of rap without Jadakiss. So I personally kind of find a personal equivalent of Jadakiss to really like Hakeem. What you think? I'm saying, what ball player would you compare Jadakiss to? Like Jada had been around. Jada got songs with Mariah Carey and shit. Like, that's also the thing we got to think about. Like Jada not playing the Mariah Carey shits in the verses
I would
Fab.
compare Jadakiss to David Robinson.
I'm not upset at that. I mean, David's a little he's so clean cut, but I feel you.
David Robinson.
The king came from the mud, but I feel you.
Okay, but David Robinson.
I mean, I feel you. I'm not mad at that. But all right, go ahead.
Snake still squirming. Haze him off to Sherman. The block is like the nigga boys. Days and Vernon. Chrome for a foreign because they still snitching. The pool's in the living room. Swim to the kitchen. Swim to the kitchen. The pool's in the living room. Swim to the kitchen. That, what else?
Gee, could you imagine if it was literally like
a pool in your living room?
Like,
you jump in that bitch and swim to the kitchen. The pool's in the living room, swim to the kitchen. All right, bro. That, and then when Young Thug said, last year I popped 35,000 pills. No, you didn't, Young Thug. I hope you did not pop 35,000 pills.
It's going to be the name of this episode, Swim to the Kitchen.
Gee, that man said,
pools in the
living room, swim to the kitchen. That thug said last year I popped 35,000 pills. 35,000 pills, bro. There's no way you popped 35,000 pills. I hope you didn't pop 35,000 pills last year. What else is a great rap line that sticks out of my mind always? Man, who else got some great rap lines? Off the top of my head. Oh, Lil Baby said, I ran through a meal every week off of weed. How? How, little baby? How, little baby? How did she run through $1 million a week?
No, no. Actually, 2 Chainz. Got something. What do you say? Guys, and you're renting my switcher. Like, gee, what do you? Like, gee, what?
Depending on where you live at.
Gee, what?
Depending on where you live at.
Where you living at?
If you got a roommate in like the middle of Arkansas, he might
be paying what?
$200. He can't have 200 in the blunt, G. He can't have 200 in the blunt.
You definitely can. You
got 200
well,
in the blunt.
no, you can't, G.
Why can't
you can't.
He roll extendos, don't he?
The most
what the fuck Lil Durk song is this? This Lil Durk?
Yeah.
What the hell song is this, G?
This is Lil Durk
and Tiana Taylor.
And Homebody Remix. This is for the chicks. That's the thing. That's also like when all my when all my little homies from Chicago tell me Durk is the biggest rapper, I see why he's the biggest rapper, because he got the most charisma out of all of like the street rappers from Chicago, and also like he can do this. You know what I mean? Like,
Durk by far is the biggest rapper from.
But also the fact that he can do this shit, and you be like, what the fuck is this? Is like, this is exactly why Lil Durk is the biggest rapper in Chicago. And actually, low key, Lil Durk kind of creeping up that top 20 chart all time to me in Chicago. Like,
he already on top 20. He creeping to the top 10.
I kind of have him in like that 12 to 15 range.
You lost your mind. Durk top 10.
I think it depends on who
Durk
you
top
ask.
10.
I'm not upset with that.
You lost your damn mind. Like you cannot name me 5 more people out. Common, Ye, Lupe. I put Juice WRLD in there. You don't have to agree with me. Juice WRLD. Mm-hmm. Who else from the crib?
You're not gonna put Bum J in there
over Durk? No.
Okay.
Over Durk? No. Okay. He has not had more success than Durk. Okay. And if you want to talk about classic, Durk got more classic than Bump.
Yeah. I can't argue against that. And that's
no diss to Bump, but like he does. Durk just had like Durk got classics stemming back to like 2011, bro.
No, literally.
We could play Off the Shits. We could play Right Here. We could play L's Anthem.
Yeah.
Then you got newer records.
The craziest part is like Durk low key got like 3 dread. I'm sorry. Like 3 or 4 eras, even in terms of hair.
Yeah, he got the first dread era.
Yeah.
Then he had to go to jail.
But even before that, he had like a little fro, and then the fro turned into dreads. Then he cut it off.
No, he had dreads at first, then went to jail and had to cut it. And then he got out of jail with like all the Right Here records. That's when he had the little fro. Then he grew his dreads back again.
Yeah, but I'm talking about him when he still had like before the dreads. But
it was he came out with dreads. Like with L's Anthem and shit, he had dreads.
Let's look up the first. What's the first Lil Durk rap video? Yeah, but actually, you know what? You're right. And actually, I take that back.
Yeah, Durk top 10. Go. If you want to say top 5, I'm not even mad at you.
Okay, this is my question. Do you count rappers like Ludacris being from Chicago?
He's from Springfield. You know how far away Springfield is from the crib, G?
Okay.
This is a smooth 3-hour drive.
I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question.
No.
All right. I mean, then I can't be mad at that. Actually, Durk might be top 5. I mean,
Keith, top 5.
Yeah. I mean, Common, Kanye.
After that, bro, because I'm not putting Herb in him above Durk. Nope. Not going for Herb above Durk. Yeah,
because he was kind of the predecessor. I mean, him and Keith were really. But honestly, this is the craziest part. Like, even when you look at the fact that Chief Keef is 25, it's kind of amazing what they did in 7 years.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like, I remember when I remember when I used to have arguments with people about if Chief Keef was a national artist when I lived in LA, and a lot of people that would visit me from Chicago would visit me. And I would be like, no, they play Keef out here on the West Coast. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, yeah, I'm from the crib, but like, I know that I still hear his music because I hear it when I go out to bars out here. Like, it might not be the number one song that's playing when you close the club, but I still hear it. You know what I mean? Like, Hate Being Sober, I really wish he would have showed up to the video. I think that video might have been one of the greatest videos of all time, just for the sheer fact that you have 50 Cent, Wiz, and Chief Keef all in the same. Yeah, when Wiz
was on fire too.
When Wiz was on fire, and honestly, this was also right before Power kind of came into play. So even if you think about the power wave after that, 50 did have some. Actually, what's the best 50 rap last? Actually, does 50 have a lot of rap? I
don't think 50 really has rap. I kind of believe every single thing 50 has ever said in the song. I kind of believe every single thing he's ever said. I don't think it's lies. Like if he said it, I think that probably could have happened.
That might have happened.
Probably could have happened.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of the one thing that I that kind of miss about all of the just about rap in general. Like I feel like I'm personally not like a pill popper or a drug doer, or I'm not one of them off the walls. And we had this conversation where we was talking about earlier about drugs always been in music. Have they not?
Yeah, always.
Yeah. So it's I love when people talk about how this era is glamour. Rising the drug era.
Sipping on some scissors.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that.
And
I remember the first time you, Scott, and I think it was Lotto in the car, Kendall or Flows was in the car, and y'all played me Blue Dream and Lean 2. I think it was Blue Dream and Lean 2, right? Or was it just Blue Dream and Lean? Actually, no, it was Blue Dream and Lean with Juicy J. I was like, yo, this juicy new shit. And y'all was playing it to me, and all of that juicy drug, rap shit, nobody was accusing him of that at that point in time. But now you hear but Juicy was talking about actually some of them juicy lines. Actually, let me pull up Pat Riley. Let me see.
Juicy got
Juicy J. The man
said his bars on
the Juicy J. Pat Riley lyrics.
On the beam, drinking dirty Sprite, about to fuck that bitch raw, about to roll the dice. Wow.
This man said these niggas out here snitching. They with the rat trap. Hit him with the chopper, that's the rat trap. Find him in the trash bag off the interstate. Gangster full of house niggas never renovate. You snitching, you deserve to die. Bloody murder. Hating on it, another nigga cause it's trap turkin'. Oh, you mad cause he fuck your bitch, boy, you a hoe. What the fuck do you expect a hoe gon' be a hoe? And your hoe is a pro. Fuck every nigga she know. You love her dirty draws, so you can't let her go. You out here chasing pussy. You should be chasing commerce. I cut your fingers off and mail it to your mama. That might be I want to know. I'm gonna ask Juicy, you ever cut somebody's fingers off and mail it to your mama? But that was hilarious though. That's a hilarious bar. Actually, Juicy went crazy this entire take.
He's going crazy. Read the lyrics for
She had a body odor, so I had to let her go. That's hilarious. Huh?
Read the lyrics for Zipping a Double Cup.
Juicy J. Hold on, wait a minute. Juicy J.
Vodka Ron on my wrist a year ago. I didn't even know them bitches exist.
Juicy J and a zip and a double cup. Let's see. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me go. Okay, so according to Genius, okay, which verse?
The second verse. It's
okay.
Crazy than the first.
Okay, so verse 2. I don't go to college, but them dorm rooms is my domain. Full of pretty bitches, show me how to use their brain. They sucking dick for homework, getting that don't work. Just to say they got Juicy J and did it first. On a bean, drinking dirty Sprite. About to fuck this bitch raw, about to roll the dice. Sex, drugs, rap music is that college life. Getting smoked out every day, stoner's night.
One of the best verses in rap history. One of the best. On a bean, drinking dirty Sprite, about to fuck that bitch raw, about to roll the dice. One of the best verses I've ever heard in my life. Well, bars I've ever heard in my life. We've all been there.
Actually, is 2 Chainz just ordered me a car that got a bed in the line of a rap lie? Or do you think he really ordered a car that had a bed in it?
It's probably a lie.
You think that's a rap lie?
Have you ever seen the car with a bed in it?
What's some Kanye rap lies? I know he got some rap lies.
I can't think of
some Consequence or
probably somebody said on Brand News. Probably like you're lying, Kanye.
Nah, Kanye went crazy. Let's see.
Consequence went crazy, but
no.
I don't think Kanye.
Rhyme Fest. Actually, how do you feel about ghostwriting? What do you think about that? Actually, I was listening to Sci-Hi the other day talk about how He's
this Thug Lovin'?
Yeah.
Well, by the way, Thug Lovin' is one of the best videos.
Bobby Brown hopped out the shit.
That man, just one of the best videos in the history of rap videos.
But his computer.
By the way, him having a Len Bias jersey on, the jokes write themselves. He had a Len Bias jersey on. What you mean, G? He had a Len Bias jersey on. G. The jokes write themselves, G. The jokes write themselves, bro. Like, hey, go back real quick. G, look at Bobby's face in this helicopter, bro. Go back real quick. Scroll back, bro. Look at this man's face in this video, bro.
That man was off of
Gee, that man was off. That man was off. A good pack.
He did good dope.
Gee, this man's jaw is like locked. He got lit by his shirt on. Gee, he got to live by his soul. He got to live. Look. First of all, Len Bias never put that jersey on. Look at this man's jaw, G. Bobby. By the way, this song is heat. I love this song, by the way. This might be literally like top 5 Ja Rule. So this is an incredible record. Look at this man, G. Look at this man, G. When this man hopped out the helicopter. Feet first. Feet first. Oh my God, bro.
That man had the lockjaw.
See, look at this man, Bobby.
I
love this song though. This is one of the
oh my God.
This was like the last stand of Ja Rule. This was like the last stand of Ja Rule.
Oh my God. I am on the floor. That is goddamn hilarious, G.
This was the last stand of Ja Rule.
Yeah.
I think Clapback came after this.
Yeah.
I think Murder Reigns on this album, which I fuck with Murder Reigns.
Yeah.
Then Clapback came and like it was like
Hey, look, somebody. Hey, look, I'm looking at an old Bossip. Rappers be lying. Top 10 greatest rap lies. It's from 2012 by the Bossip staff. It says, "In Too Deep Like Makai 5 Kanye G."
In Too Deep Like Makai.
He was not in that movie.
Oh, that and when Future said, "I'll be in Houston like Kareem. I'm a Rocket."
Yeah, Kareem.
What?
That was
told you that, what? I mean, he was like Kareem of a Rocket.
Hey,
Continue though.
Hey, he was definitely zooted. And then they said Dr. Dre detox coming soon.
Gee, that man Game said, "Look out for detox" in 2005. That was 15 years ago. Gee, that shit never came out, man. Look out for detox. 05 never dropped.
See, they have "I'm Selling Dope Straight Off the iPhone" by Rick Ross and 9 Piece, but actually they said with Apple's drug transaction app. Right, Ricky, of course you do. Honestly, it's been a lot of motherfuckers that sell dope straight off the iPhone. So Boss,
I parked the caddy in the living room.
You are wrong.
I parked the caddy in the living room is a better one. I parked the caddy in the living room. How, Ross? How did you park the caddy in the living room?
Honestly, how do they get cars in them car showrooms, in the little ones?
That's a great question. Well, I think the glass is it goes up. It has to. The glass has to go up.
Yeah. Let's see.
Remember when they was looting, somebody went to the dealership and drove that bitch out the dealership. Drove Benz out the Benz dealership.
Yeah, actually this fucking list on Bossip is trash. It says, "I'm at Pluto, I'm at Mars," and same that time. They said no one's going to tell Future that Pluto isn't a planet anymore.
Nah, you can go to the place at the same time, bro. You can. I've been on Pluto and Mars at the same time. It can happen.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've been there happen before. New Year's when I couldn't see.
Hey, look, they got plasma. I'm in a Red Lobster with my shirt off, nigga eating on shrimp.
He probably would. I have no doubt that Plies did that.
He was not in Red Lobster with his shirt on.
You really? So you think Plies wasn't in some Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with no shirt on, eating on shrimp?
Hell no.
Okay, I think that really happened.
And somebody said, "Wheezy F baby, the F is for phenomenal." Lil
Wayne did say that.
The F is for phenomenal. That's hilarious. Let's see. "I'm the illest female that you've heard thus far" by Emil for the fam.
Wow.
Before she was the illest female, her dealer's department, Emil was the illest in all hip hop, making $40K a guest verse as the Rock's first lady.
When Jay-Z said, "If ain't no manicures on board, switch your plane." Gee, what type of plane did you have, ho? What type of plane did you have in 1997 that you had manicures on your plane? You was getting a manicure mid-plane ride, G. That man said if ain't no manicures on board, switch your plane.
See, but actually I took that a different way. I thought he meant that if your ladies don't have no manicures on board, then like you on the wrong plane with the wrong women.
Nah, I think that man really meant like if ain't no manicures on board.
Nah, bro, I'm over here in tears. But no.
I think that man really mean if you can't get a manicure mid-plane ride, switch your private jet.
No, I think that he mean if ain't none of your chicks on board got a manicure, then you on the wrong plane.
Nah, I think that man really meant.
No, I feel the same way. Like if your party ain't got no manicures, that is switch your party.
Nah, I think that man mean if ain't no manicures on board, switch your plane.
If ain't no manicures at your pool party, switch your pool party.
If you got hard legs at the pool parties, what you doing, bro? You couldn't get no women that want to come jump in this pool, bro. You only got men to come over here, bro, who gonna stand around and eat glizzies. You got much men to come over here, eat glizzies, bro. That's what you wanted, bro. Alright, man. You could all hard legs at this party eating glizzies. Playing Future and shit. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. This isn't a lie, but this is hilarious.
My God,
wait,
dog.
real quick. This ain't a lie, but
just say hot dogs, bro.
Cause glizzies is funny. This ain't a lie, but it's funny.
My God,
shoot ass up like I'm Lil Durk while he was on trial for murder.
I mean, well, never mind. I'm not gonna talk.
But you know how funny that is, G? Durk was on trial. So the trial started like a month before. This man, Young Thug, literally said, "Shoot it like I'm Lil Durk."
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest bars of all time.
Yeah.
Shout out Thug. Uzi probably got some great lives too. If I look through Uzi bars.
Yeah.
Uzi probably got some incredible rap lives.
I don't think Uzi got that many rap lives.
He probably got some rap lives.
Nah, I feel like Uzi don't have that many rap lives. G. I don't think he does.
Jeezy probably got some incredible lives too.
Oh, Birdman said, "I bought me a platinum football field."
He did say, he did say, "I bought me a platinum football field." Gee, what? Honestly, though, at that point in time, G Birdman might have bought a platinum football field. G, they like, bro, there's like an MTV Cribs episode of like Lil Wayne and like Cash Money. It is outrageous. They had a stretch PT Cruiser. A stretch PT Cruiser, G. Y'all motherfuckers just wasted $80,000 stretching out a goddamn PT Cruiser. What the hell wrong with y'all, man? The hell wrong with y'all? You couldn't get that man his royalties. You petty as hell, baby. Shit, stretched out. Your royalties went to the stretch PT Cruiser.
I'm crying. I'm reading like some random thread on Genius. Is somebody said Busta Rhymes, "I control heat, I'm about to buy the ozone layer." Busta Rhymes.
I remember what song that was too. I just don't know what I'm talking about. I'm about to buy the ozone layer. Oh shit.
By the way, I don't claim to be a rap historian. We're just talking about music in general. That's hilarious. What rapper said when I was 12 I went to hell for snuffing Jesus? What rapper said
I remember that, bro. I feel like it was somebody on the locks, bro. I feel like somebody on the locks said that, bro.
What kind of rap lies? What kind of fucking rap lies are these?
Nah, I said that.
Nah, I said that. G.
No. Wait, Big L said that.
Big L said
12, yeah, Big L. Big L. When I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing.
Oh my God, bro.
What was it? No, Nas said that.
Somebody
Nas said that.
Okay.
When I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing.
Okay. Somebody put Chief Keef, "I ain't with the drama, I can fuck your mama." That is not a rap lie. He could fuck your mama.
He literally has a baby mama who's like way older than him. like facts. Yeah, Nas said that on Live at the Bar.
Oh my God. I'm crying,
when
bro.
I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus.
Oh my God, bro.
When I was 12, I went to hell.
That is actually.
And you know somebody heard that 1994 like bars.
Gee, that shit is hilarious. What other rapper got mad hilarious bars, bro? That is hilarious, bro. I'm sorry. I'm in tears up, bro. Why?
Biggie got some reckless bars. Really,
yeah, Biggie got some yeah. They not really like.
They just reckless.
Yeah, they just
like how that get to stay on the song.
Yeah, how did that woman's father enter your mind? This back R&B Biggie, man.
Oh man, that is one of the most outrageous bars.
It's just like, why was you thinking of that?
Like who
honestly, and I'm sure you probably wrote it down. So what made you write that down on paper?
Nah, I think allegedly it's from like a Richard Pryor skit. Like I think
I don't care who made the skit.
I think
G.
Richard
It
Pryor
don't matter
said
who made
that.
the skit. G. I'm
and
sorry.
like he just
G.
took it from like the Richard Pryor skit.
I'm
Richard
sorry.
Pryor
G.
was actually the original
That's
person
not. That is
that said that.
Absolute. Hey Lee, what's some of the best rap lies? I'm sorry. What's some of the best rap lies ever?
Best rap lines?
Yeah, the best rap lies you've ever heard. Like somebody lying in a rap song about something you know that's not possible, but they said it in the song. Shayna, you know any rap lies? Come on, you ain't got none. You can't think of none. Nah, I'm trying to think. What's the
Pusha
best?
T got some. Pusha got probably immaculate lies.
Hey, that's real. I'm not gonna doubt Pusha. Huh?
Who?
We
said that. We said that.
Oh yeah, we
Thug
talked
did not
about that.
pop 35,000 pills.
Yeah.
Oh, when Jadakiss said first to cook base on the Foreman grill.
Yeah.
How, Jadakiss? How
What
did
you
cook?
mean? You put the pot on the Foreman grill. Literally, you put the pot on. Literally, you ain't never seen nobody cook base on the Foreman grill, or at least like
Why would I have seen somebody cook?
or at
base
least
on
like
the Foreman
boil
grill?
water on the
Why
Foreman
have
grill?
you seen somebody cook base on the
Because
Foreman
I
grill?
grew up around poor people.
So somebody cook base.
I
on the
grew up.
Foreman
My
grill.
people not cooking base, but like you ain't ever warmed up a pot on like an iron or made a grilled cheese on the iron.
He really could, so you can cook cocaine. You can cook crack on like a Foreman grill.
I mean, yeah.
That's innovation.
It's gonna take a long time, but yeah.
That's innovation.
I mean, you just gotta wait for the water heat. I don't know if it's gonna boil, but the water might get hot enough where you can get.
That's innovation.
Have you ever made a grilled cheese on the iron?
No.
I done made hella melted sandwiches on the iron.
I've never made a grilled cheese.
I've definitely made grilled cheese on the iron before when the gas went out.
I've never actually made a grilled cheese.
I've definitely made grilled cheese
I
on
might
the
actually
iron
make a
before when the
grilled
gas
cheese.
went out.
Like-
Make a grilled cheese. Go buy your iron and make your grilled cheese. You get you some wax paper. Put you some whatever kind of fake meat you want to put on there. Actually, I'm about to go vegan when my kid get here. That is hilarious.
I thought you were going vegetarian.
Or like whatever, you know what I mean.
Vegan is a different way. Vegetarian.
I always say I'm going vegan when I do that. I say that as kind of like a wink at the vegans, but I'm not going vegan, bro. I'm crying, bro. This episode is goddamn hilarious, bro. All right, what other topics that we had to get into on the show? It's a lot of stuff to talk about in music. Let's talk. Come on, let's talk. What you want to talk about in music?
Let me know.
Actually, I've been thinking a lot. And the thing that I've been thinking about in terms of music is like the older I get, the less I relate to rap. And I kind of wonder, is that because rap is... No, this is but this is the thing. The older I get... Okay, I'll put it this way. The older I get, the less I relate to new rap. So I wonder, is it just like, yo, you get an old thing and like you not with the times, or is it just like, I don't know, like
When you say new
I hear
rap,
Sci-Hi, I put it this way, I heard Sci-Hi be like, yo, like, yeah, like people talk about Kanye ghostwriting or whatever, but like you think Beyonce gonna go in the studio by herself and make an album that's gonna win Grammy of the Year? Like that don't happen. Like people had to have teams.
Yeah, of course,
like
yeah.
So with that being said, like I don't necessarily feel like a lot of new stuff is like completely like innovative.
I mean, usually for the
Like
most
I
part.
kind of like.
I mean, but like,
and I don't mean
let's
that as
be-
a personal critique, because I'm sure, just hey, when they just grabbed your mic or something, or grabbed the coils on your mic, because when you bump them, these the springs, grab the spring.
I mean, yeah, but like, huh?
No, sometimes when you hit your mic, the springs on the microphone like vibrating and they make it weird.
No, but I mean, like, well, where are you? Well, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Interpret that.
No, I mean, I obviously when most people go to the studio, it's not just them in the studio.
Yeah.
So if you in the studio, everybody technically for the most part, like, I mean, recently I've been sitting up in my house like making music, but like,
yeah,
that's literally only me in the house making music. So it's like, if you heard, I just feel like rapping too. A lot of it, the songs when nobody else was around, it was just literally me in the house making music. So everything came from me. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, like, most people not going to studio by themselves. Yeah. It's people around. If somebody says anything, that's technically ghostwriting. Or even if like, or you know, some songs that start off with like, I'll see a tweet or something, and I'm like, oh, that's a good ass tweet. And I like take tweet and put it in my own words. That's technically a ghostwriter. If somebody gives you an idea or something like a word, that's technically a ghostwriter. Like, everybody has, for the most part, ghostwriters. Now it's different levels of ghostwriting. Now it's levels of like, you literally didn't write shit and somebody wrote your verse word for word and you went in there and said it. Now that's something where it's like, you know, if you trying to call yourself a rapper, I can't really respect if somebody going in there and writing every bar for you, but you call yourself like a rapper, then no. But if somebody just give you a couple of lines, like, everybody get a line from somebody, bro. It's not really that serious. Mm-hmm. And like, as far as new rap, you mean like you can't relate to the new artists making music, or you just don't relate to new songs you hear in general?
I don't know. I guess like I'm just so far removed from that now, especially because I'm just moving into a different phase of my life. Like, I don't know. I'm just not there. Because
I relate to hella shit that come out.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can relate to songs, but like full bodies of work, I have a R.I.P. Pops Witherspoon, man. He was in that Sick of Being Lonely with what's the name of this group?
Feel Out.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but Feel Out. But the name of the song is Sick of Being Lonely, right? I think it's Sick of Being Lonely.
Or is it So What?
It's yeah. Sick of Being Lonely by Feel Out. R.I.P. Pops Witherspoon, man. One of the greatest contributors to the hip hop culture of all time, honestly. Because honestly, Pops Witherspoon was one of the few black actors that would, you know, that kind of did stuff that was mainstream comedian adjacent, but still managed to always be involved with hip hop people, including Ice Cube, including being in random music videos with the Wayans. Their brand was very hip hop. Like, that was cool. But I don't know. I just feel like kind of like the older I get, the less I relate, and the more I kind of go back, and I've been listening to a lot of oldies lately. That's also the reason why I started my Dusty's playlist on HNB Media. So make sure you check that out on Twitter. You can find that there. Tweet me and let me know, and I'll tweet you all 4 of my playlists. Where basically I have like anywhere between 6 to 8 songs, and basically they're all oldies. And like, I'm a person where I listen to a lot of oldies, but honestly, this is the wild thing. Like I told you, I've been listening to a lot of Vic Spencer lately, but I've been listening to a lot of Vic Spencer lately because he got a lot of samples in his music. So it kind of give me that feeling. And although like I love rap, I grew up for the first like really 9 years of my life not really listening to rap as my main form of music. My main form of music was like 60s, 70s, 80s, and disco, because my mom listened to that, and then my mom also liked like 80s and 90s rap. Like, my mother's favorite rapper is LL Cool J. Like, my mother had 3-4 LL Cool J records. She had his greatest hits records. Like, I remember Don't Forget Oreos, Eat Cool J Cookies, I'm Bad. Like, do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Cool J. Cool J. Like, that, I've been hearing that since I was a kid. I've been hearing I Need Love since I was a kid. I've been hearing when I'm alone in my room. Sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back, like, I've been hearing those melodies that
man said he alone in his room. Sometimes
but also, he was like 16, 17 when he made that shit.
I know.
So, like, even when you think about that, it's some young man. It's just like, when you get older, that's kind of the thing that I appreciate about it. But that's also like, even when I'm in the studio with young rappers, like I was in the studio with the young rapper out of Germany, his name Boondog. Like, I was talking to him, I'm like, yo, you want longevity, like, start building your plan now. Like, don't wait till you get too old. Like, you 20 right now, and yeah, you're gonna have a hot record, but like, start making what you're gonna do after you start making them hot records, so that way you can keep doing that, and then when you down, that'll keep making you a hot record. Because a lot of people come in here and they get bright-eyed about a lot of it, but you gotta, you know, ask yourself how long do you want to be around. Like, I was even listening, and honestly, like I said, like, I, you know, to people who listen to us on Hoops and Brews and stuff, I tap in and out of like other people's podcasts. I also don't like to listen to other people's podcasts. The same reason why I don't like to watch, other network shows, because I don't want other hosts' opinions informing my opinion. So usually I'm watching like interviews and stuff kind of like that. But I'll watch Budden's podcast because although I wasn't a day one watcher of that podcast, once their platform got big, I kind of tapped into them and rewinded. But I always was a fan of Rogan's podcast. But even with like our, kind of with our podcast, like I kind of tap in and out of podcasts. But I've been listening to a lot of like Budden's podcast lately, and it's kind of resonated with me a lot in terms of like what we do. But I also kind of relate a lot of that to kind of like why certain artists are successful in the music industry. Like I feel like a lot of artists are successful because they're able to like leverage certain things and certain sounds and certain kind of relationships better. And I just been thinking about that a lot lately, kind of like how, it is a tougher path when you're trying to do it on your own. But as you can see, we've developed a platform and kind of got here. But like a lot of these artists, they come into it, they're young, they don't really know what they're doing. And then also like they only around for like a year or two. And because they don't have the mental fortitude to continue to go when things get rough, or just keep making stuff, or figure out a way to continue to make it happen, they just stop. And the most talented individuals, where the hell that big girl?
I got it right.
Oh, okay. All right. You was looking around.
But yeah,
the most talented of individuals, Joel Santana rocking that
remix
thing.
For this?
Yeah. But the most talented individuals sometimes are only here for a year and 2 years. So the fact that we even are on year 4 of this is crazy, because we still getting bigger, and like we bringing more people and making them bigger. You know what I mean? Like we getting other people hot the same way like music people be trying to get each other hot.
How did we get to this?
Huh?
How did we get to this?
Because I was talking about like artist longevity.
Okay.
And I was saying that like a lot of artists don't have real career longevity. So like you can't expect them to like be around for like as long as all of these other artists are. So I was saying like even us, like we didn't expect to be around this long. So the fact that we are around this long, like it gives us a leg up on other artists. So even when you look at bigger artists or certain artists that make certain decisions versus like a Joe Budden, like he was young, he might have made some irrational decisions, but like a Ross might have made a good decision, a Hove made a good decision, a Ye made a good decision, or Rihanna can make a good decision, or they can just not have those emotional vices to where they get into it with other people. And although I'll give Budden credit for him like literally helping to innovate into the space
situations too. It's like if like you ain't got no money and somebody offer you $100,000. And you went into a whole situation where you from, or like something going on with your family, you gonna take the $100,000 and not really think about.
Yeah, but that $100,000 ain't really $100,000. That $100,000 is your album budget.
Yeah, but that $100,000 even for that next 4 months can really change somebody's whole existence on planet Earth.
Yeah, but that's your whole album budget.
I understand what you're saying, but again,
so like you're not making no money off that. I understand what you're
saying, but again, people
are in debt.
But again, people are in different situations. So it's like they may see this $100,000 as like a way out. Like they may have a whole situation going on back at home. They just got to leave.
True. It's just $100,000 loan, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, but $100,000 loan can vastly change somebody's life.
Yeah, true.
A lot of so it's like a lot of it just be you come in young and it's just like you don't have nothing. So it just depends on situations. Like a lot of these artists, I mean, I don't know, but like some of the older ones, Jay-Z had a little bit of money before hip hop. So it's like he wasn't really, even like I was watching certain Nipsey interviews. And
he lost 92 bricks and had to fall back. So he knocked him off his feet, but he crawled back.
Yeah, so like I was even watching Nip interview. He was like, well, like it was kind of a setback for me to go to rap because I was hustling to get my own money. But like, I wasn't starving beforehand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not starving, you can kind of, have a little bit of leverage and kind of do, Rihanna was just one where she was just lucky.
Yeah, trust me, I understand it. I still got my homies that always got them opportunities. It's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Like, I'm sure, like, Rihanna, she's probably one of the ones who just got lucky. Like, I don't think anybody signed Rihanna and think she was going to be Rihanna. She just happened to get lucky. She just kept working.
I don't know if she got lucky, though. But that's part of what I was saying, like, the longevity. Like, she continued. And even when she didn't continue, kind of like I was saying with that younger artist, Boondog, like I was talking to him about what are you going to do after you get the hit record? Like after Rihanna got the hit record, she saw makeup, she saw beauty, she saw fashion, and she saw personal lifestyle influences being her market. And she strategically conquered that market. So
took her a while though. Took her a while. Though.
It doesn't matter. It's not. But see, but like my core thought when I talk to young artists or young people, because it's like I manage young artists and young music artists and young people. Like, it's not about that. It's about like, what is going to be your long-term plan for longevity? Because you can be hot for a year or two, but once you're not hot, if you don't want to be driving Uber, what else can you do?
I mean, my thing is just like, I mean, you may not know it initially, but I think sometimes you just figure out what your niche is when you figure out what people like about you. You get out there and you see like what else. A lot
of people don't have that much time. Like I don't like you and I have been privileged enough to you want to know something funny? I literally went back and listened to Theory of Defiance because like I like going back and listening to your old rap stuff because like I have a personal appreciation for him because we was coming up at the same time, so a lot of the similar frustrations of not being understood within your particular industry that you used to talk about. Which like if you listen to a lot of your old projects, you was mad, but you was mad because like you were frustrated with like the critiques that you were getting. Kind of in a similar way that like a Drake will be mad about the critiques he's getting. It's like, yeah, but like I'm doing something different, so like fuck your suggestion. Like literally you got a song called Fuck That. So like I went back.
From that song, but yeah.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You elocuted exactly what your thought was. Like your thought was like if like literally like if your goal is to teach history and my goal is to make history, then I can't expect your mind to agree with me. Like, and that's the real thing. Like if you want to be a teacher, you can't expect to be a history maker. Unless you are trying to make history through unless you're trying to teach through making history. And a lot of people don't teach through making history. They teach because they want to educate other minds to improve other people's minds. I educate by making shit. Like the people around me become educated about what I do by being around me. And it's not about me like trying to be a school teacher. It's about what it is. It's also not about like, I feel like in that sense, kind of you back then, like you was rapping different than a lot of other people that was coming from Chicago at that point in time. So everybody was telling you to make drill music. And you was like, nah, that's not really what I am. So like, fuck what your suggestion is. Like if I want to make a rock song, I'll make a rock song. If I want to make a pop song, I'll make a pop song.
Nobody told me to make like, it was just like more so where it's like, it was a thing where people felt like you had to, you know, pick like a certain sound, like a certain direction to go with, no matter what it was. Yeah. And my thing was like, well, nah, I like trying like a lot of different styles of music. Like even still now, I like trying a lot of different styles of music. Like the first, I just felt like rapping sounds nothing like the second one. The first one was all like me rapping over soul samples. The second one was me rapping over much more like, I don't want to say contemporary, but more so contemporary style of rap today. So it's like
your mustard. Just stop disrespecting your mustard. Say it's not even contemporary. Just say this is over the greatest new producer in the world. You gotta become your own. You gotta become your own Don King. That's the only thing that you ain't got from me. It's like I've become our own Don King in the sense of like I don't give a fuck if Ali is going out there to fight a bum off the corner. This bum fought 5 people and he knocked 4 of them out. Ali might lose. Like you gotta like even with your own, but not even about this. I'm talking about your own projects. Like you gotta get in there, get in the ring. Like this is the greatest shit known to man. And I understand why you don't do it because it's kind of like I want you to value my opinion, but at the same time, like yo, I want to be a rapper, and then you think like yo, I gotta make a hit. Like I've personally never been in that phase because I just make music out of personal enjoyment because like it's cool, and also my friends do it. So the better I get, the more honest, like relatable I can become to my friends who also make music. So like when we with Steph, we can talk about nerdy stuff about making beats and how he can put me on tips because that's cool. So it's kind of, for me, it's like a hobby. But for you, as someone who's like, since you've been going at this, like you've been working at this for so long and you done built up this rep and we done built up this company, like the people don't just know you for just doing hoops and brews. At least the people that are your fans that come from hoops and brews, that still know me from people. So how does that feel to be like, yo, I need to make a hit?
I mean, you kind of get you had to be careful with it because it's like at the same time, like those things aren't something you can just make. It's just like you don't really get to pick what people love. at all. Like, that's not, you can go in there with like, I'm gonna make this my next record and this gonna be my hit. You don't really get to pick what people love. Like, people figure out for themselves what they love. So and so really, what I had to learn was just like, nah, bro, just make something that's dope to you. Make the best project that you can possibly make, and you're not gonna do it every time. Sometimes you're gonna fail. Sometimes you may think that this is great and people may hate it, and sometimes you may think this isn't great and people may hate it. But try. Yeah. And I think as far as the thing that always kept me going was that like I always saw progress. Like I would never put nothing down like nobody would listen or people would just hate it. And like also music took me to mean that we wouldn't be doing this without me making music. Cause I wouldn't be in wouldn't be in Los Angeles if I wasn't making music. I never would have traveled half of America if I wasn't making. Like, it's brought me to a lot of different places that like like what I'm gonna do, like stop and just do nothing. Like, nah, keep going. And I think that we're at a time in life in which like hip hop is, I feel like, ageless. I think that as we get older, now granted they may not be as big as they once were when they were children, because I think hip hop is a young man's game. But even like in basketball, like, you can go play the Big Three. It's not the NBA, but you can go play in the Big Three, or even like Jamal Crawford. He's 40. He still plays in the NBA. Now, granted, obviously he's not going out to give you 20 a night every night because that's not his job. But they still have their roles. Like rap is old now. Like rap is like 50 years old. So you're gonna have like rap is like 50 years old. Like what? It came out and the first rap song was like 79. Allegedly, hip hop was not allegedly, but hip hop in general was created
70s, like
in the early 70s. So hip hop is about like 50 years old now. So it's like,
I mean, it's still not that old as most art forms, but I understand what you mean.
But it's like you can grow.
It's old.
But it's like you can grow with the art form. Yeah. Even seeing somebody like Vic, who like consistently gets better. Like Vic rap better now than he did when he was 31.
Yeah, literally. He said you can ask all of them niggas, all them weak songs I deleted. And I don't think he deleted anything that was weak. I just think that like when he got better, as he continued to get better, his older songs were like the most unrefined versions of what these new thoughts were. So once he found that pocket and the sound and the availability of music kind of continued to develop, he just tapped into a sound. But also, you don't hear other rappers rapping anymore. And when they do, like, it's kind of considered to be, they're supposed to be like urban rap league or like rap sport dudes that are just like spitting bars. Like Vic don't really have hooks in his songs. But also like I like Vic because Vic come from where I come from and I can relate to Vic.
Love this song, by the way. No Better Love.
Yeah.
But no, like, but my thing is about Vic, like Vic just consistently gets better with time. Like as long as I'm consistently getting better, fuck it, bro. You can do that shit forever, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I think the thing that also keeps Vic getting better is that like Vic is like a battle rapper at heart, but also like he is also just kind of a rapper's rapper. So when younger people that aren't, because also like a lot of people don't understand that like a lot of people think Vic is like our age. Like Vic is not our age. Vic is 40, right? Is he not 40 or he's close or he's getting close to 40? I think Vic is like either close to 40 or getting close to 40. No disrespect to the homie Vic Spencer. He's legit like the OG. But like he's getting closer to 40. And like I just turned 30. So like our energy is just different. So when these young dudes diss him and they want to talk about him, like he not with that internet. Like he'll laugh at you on the internet, but like I'm gonna go make a song about you. Like you gotta respond to me with a song. And like when you gotta respond to that man with a song and it gotta be better and funnier and more clever, usually more times than not, you're not gonna be able to do that against that man because he just be waiting on motherfuckers to just respond.
And so you're not really from that era on top of that. Like people don't really make.
Yeah, it's like you're not going. No new rappers gonna out battle rap Eminem. Like even with MGK, like we might think MGK made a better song, right? But all of the people over 35, like yo, Eminem washed MGK.
Okay. The Eminem song was technically a better song, but no, MGK cooked that man.
But that's my point. So it's like, so therefore, when you the older you get, the better you are at rapping. But also like, I just think it just depends. Like I just think a lot of like we at the first dawn of where we get to really get like rappers that's 50 and 60. Like who gonna be the first rapper to make some, with that's like 80 where he rapping like 80 and the whole project rapping and about his life at 80. Like is Hov gonna be the first rapper at 80 to drop a classic, like a first rap classic at 80?
To get worse at rapping as you get older though.
Because it's a young man's sport. Because rap is about the feeling. It's not about your technical skill. It's about being considered the best. When you the best, you the youngest, because like the young people feel it. Even with like Lil Nas X, the homie Steph was arguing me that like Old Town Road was hip hop, and I'm like, it's country, and he's like, nah, it's hip hop, and like if you want to argue, it's not hip hop, it's pop, but like pop music is hip hop, and I'm like, yeah, but like it's country. Like he said it was country.
But I was just saying, I feel like a lot of people, they get to a certain age and feel like they gotta like chase what they had, and like I think the thing that Jay-Z is good at is just like not trying to ignore the fact he's 50.
Same thing with Vic.
Like he
like man, Vic literally said about Mick Jagger, you look older than me, like.
Yeah, but it's just like
our age.
I feel like with age, you just have to realize like I am this age, and I am going to rap about.
Ass nigga can't dunk the ball.
And I'ma just like, it's not like life gets uninteresting just because you 50 years old.
Yeah.
Like it's just things happen. Like I think Jay-Z made one of his best projects, 444, at whatever age he is. The rapping he did on Jay Electronica's album was great. He was cooking Jay Electronica the whole album. I actually really like that project.
Yeah. I got an all Jay-Z version on my iTunes.
You funny as hell. I fuck with Jay Electronica bars.
No disrespect.
I fuck with Jay Elect bars. But anyway, like I just even like Nas' new album was dope. Like
I just had the ability to download it, so I downloaded it.
I feel you. But even like Nas' new album was dope. It's just like you can't be 40 trying to chase, your 20-year-old vibes. Rap about what you supposed to rap about at your age. And I agree. Think you'll be okay.
I agree 100%. Like I'm not mad at the new rappers. I'm waiting on the first rapper that's 80 to drop a classic. I didn't watch 1 second of Brandy versus Monica.
I'm gonna keep it G.
Actually, I might have watched 10 seconds of it.
I'm gonna keep it all the way G with you. I know a maximum of 5 songs between the two of them. I've heard them as 5 songs between them.
Name 5 Brandy and Monica songs.
I can't name 5 either.
Name right now 5 Brandy and Monica songs.
I Wanna Be Down, The Boy Is Mine, Full Moon, So Gone. The record she did with Kanye, Brandy. I don't know
which one. Which one?
It was on the album that came out like 03. I think Aphrodisiac album. She did a record with Ye. What About Us or something like that.
Okay.
Or was it Why Don't We Fall in Love?
No, that was A. Marie.
Oh shit. It's one record she got with Ye that came out like 03. Them the only songs I can name.
I'm gonna put this up as like a trivia. I'm not gonna lie, I can't name more than 5 Brandy and Monica songs.
Like
either.
When were they hot? I mean, like I know they were hot. Like I honestly, like obviously they were hot. But like, when was this? Like, how long ago was this, bro? Like, where was I for this whole period? I remember I bought Full Moon as a kid, and I didn't like the album. I only liked Full Moon on the album. I bought Full Moon though, but I did not like the album.
I did buy the album. The album was mid. I think song 3 was fire.
Full Moon is heat.
Song 3 was fire. I'm actually gonna play this after we end this show.
Full Moon is heat.
Full Moon is heat, but like I think
Full Moon is incredible.
After song 3, the album is kind of mid. Actually, let me see. Brandy, Full Moon. But then no disrespect.
Because
I don't want Ray J on my ass, man.
Like, this is no Brandy slander. Shout out Brandy. Brandy is a legend off top.
I'm not calling her a legend. I'm just saying that this is
Brandy's a legend, bro.
No. Of course she's a legend, but I'm just saying this fight wasn't my fight.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Like when I saw the WNBA players had a Brandy and Monica watch party, I was like, this is what should be happening.
They had a Brandy Monica watch party?
Yeah, they did.
Shout out them.
So it's no disrespect to Brandy. Let's see. Brandy, Full Moon. Yeah, literally. It was an intro, and then it was Full Moon, then it was I Thought, and then 4 was When You Touch Me. I don't remember that. And then it was What About Us.
Song after that.
Yeah, and there's no offense, but I literally bought this album. So Brandy, I purchased that album with my money.
But yeah, that wasn't.
Yeah, so I didn't watch this battle.
Like, what is a versus that you would like to see? T.I. versus Jeezy.
I don't care about that.
You don't want to see Tip version.
I want to see.
You don't want to see Tip version.
I want to see 50 Cent versus Lil Wayne, because they both have enough mutual respect for each other where they have fun, and I think they both got about 20 hits where if we talking about versus standards, they could match up with each other.
Wayne cooking 50.
That doesn't mean 50 has more hits than Wayne, but if we talking about 20, what are you playing? What are you playing though?
Can Wayne play freestyles?
Can 50 play mixtape stuff?
Yeah, but we know Wayne mixtape stuff more than we do 50 mixtape stuff.
Yeah, but 50 got a few classics on the mixtape.
He does. Like Surrounded by Hoes, legendary.
He got a few mixtape. Actually, he got a few mixtape classics dissing Wayne.
No, he don't.
All right.
What song's 50 dissing Wayne?
I'm not gonna talk about it on camera, but I'll play it for you out of this.
Okay.
It's a song that It was something like Private Love Affair or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know.
But I know what it's about. Now that you say Private Love Affair.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. So and although don't get me wrong, they cool now, and it was just 50 being 50 at that point. Because 50, honestly, it's like the unknown rapper that will not be named on this podcast has taken the 50 blueprint. But the problem is that people do not rock with you, bro. No, literally, like I saw.
Not even that.
I saw a passed away animal on the street, and I was like, "Damn, that's and then I was like, you know what? Never mind, I'm moving on. And I was walking underneath the viaduct.
Not even that. It's just like you're not
of the culture, bro. You're not of the culture.
You just get no love for that, bro.
You don't get no love for making light of it either.
Yeah, like you don't like. Yeah. Ain't bro named his album Tattletales? Like, no, G, we not rocking with that. Bro.
I'm not rocking with that.
It's gonna sell records because obviously,
I got real family in the motherfucking jails.
It's gonna sell records because obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more people purchase hip hop culture than just that are of the culture, but we not rocking with that, bro.
Yeah, like, no. I'm not rocking with it. Don't get me wrong. I rock with Unnamed Individual in terms of at least the music. I thought the music wasn't bad, but I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't, bro.
As far as back to verses though, I would like to see like, I think Glasses had mentioned this LL versus Ice Cube.
No, LL doesn't really seem like he wants to do it versus Ice Cube. I think he thinks their music is too different. I think he thinks Ice Cube music is a little bit more street and his is a little bit more less street.
So who would?
So I don't think LL wants to battle him.
Let's see, LL versus.
So I think the only battle for Ice Cube is
Eazy-E. I mean, not Eazy-E, tripping. E40.
No, hell no. I
don't know why I said him.
I would love to actually see an Ice Cube.
Huh? Ice Cube versus Nas?
I wouldn't mind Ice Cube versus Nas. I also wouldn't mind Ice Cube versus Diddy.
No, I wouldn't like that one.
I would.
Cube versus Diddy?
Yeah, Cube versus Diddy.
I would like to see like a Jermaine Dupri or like Cube a Timbaland versus Diddy.
Cube has touched a lot of people versus Diddy. And actually, no, I don't want to see a Drake. No, I want to see Dre versus Diddy if we gonna talk about but Cube
versus JD.
Timbaland versus JD. No, Timbaland already faced Swiss Beats. That was a battle.
That wasn't like the early stages. You need a battle.
Yeah, but the battles ain't even battles no more. They just like they not even spontaneous. They them sitting in chairs and smiling.
The spontaneous ones were like lit.
Because it was actual competition back then. It's not competition anymore. It's weak now. I don't like it now. Fair. I'm not saying that I don't like the show.
It's
I enjoy the production value. I just don't like how the artists don't enjoy it as much as they used to. Like when you had to get your internet working, you gave a fuck about this because your internet had to work and you had to play that song right, and it was 500,000 people watching. When it's 1 million people watching and the production quality is right and they just sitting there like, oh, I'm just gonna be here for the impressions and thank you for the sales. Like, I don't want to see that.
See, that Nelly and Ludacris battle is still like legendary.
But don't get me wrong, it was a great battle. When Nelly's connection was right.
That was legendary.
But it was legendary.
I'm not
going. I like literally the Snoop versus DMX was the last battle that I think that I'll probably ever care about. And there's no disrespect to that platform because I cover it. And you know what, the Ross and 2 Chainz one was good, but like
with Rick Ross,
I think they need to get the. I don't know if it's because the artists aren't getting paid or whatever, but like they need to figure out a way to get these artists to like want to get up and like actually engage. Like if you're just gonna sit there and yell and wave and sing, or you're just gonna sit there and look cool or sip your drink like that, you're not really doing a service to the platform. Because like the platform originally on Instagram was built around like, oh, you at home, it's quarantine, let's battle and let's have some fun on the internet. Now it's a thing, so now you're having fun because you got people watching you know it's a thing. I want them to go back to just being able to have fun. So go and pick people that want to have fun. Like Snoop and DMX had fun.
Yeah, that was a great one. I think they just greatly appreciate each other.
I mean, like literally, people was talking about how much Brandy and Monica didn't like each other after their versus like them celebrating what was supposed to be a celebration. So I kind of missed the old part of it. I just really wish that they could have just left everybody at home and just gave them better internet connections. Like literally, just leave them at home or put them with a DJ. Like the DJ should never be off screen. I want to see the DJ. And also, no, you don't get a prepared playlist. And also, but see, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that. Go ahead. Let's outro this because I want to get out of here.
Okay.
Any final words about music?
Go check out my project.
I was about to throw some free game out. I'm not throwing it out.
Go check out my project. I just feel like rapping too. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It's very good. C minor the video.
I actually play the fuck out of it all the time. Like I didn't make it, so go listen to it. Yeah. Check it out.
Please do go listen to it. It's fire. And yeah, man, we'll get it with y'all next time on What Song Is This. We just like to talk about music. No disrespect to any of the artists.
Nah, it's all love, bro.
No. I mean, no, legit, it is all love. Like I watch, like literally, I like Brandy the actress better than I like Brandy the singer. So the fact that Brandy the singer can draw 1.1 million people is amazing because I watched Moesha. I didn't watch every episode of Moesha.
I've never seen episode.
At least twice.
I've never seen episode.
Go watch episode of Moesha.
I'm not gonna watch.
It's on Netflix, I think now. Go watch it. I think it's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I just missed that whole era. Like I just missed that.
Then go watch Moesha. Then
I don't care.
Go fucking watch Moesha if you missed the era. How you gonna say you missed the era and you don't go watch TV from there?
I don't care. I literally just do not.
Find you a young tenderoni.
I don't care.
Turn on the music.
I just don't care.
And make it happen.
I just don't care. But shout out Brandy. I think she's a legend. I think she's done great things for the culture. And you got an album sale from me before.
I mean, no, a lot of people done got album sales for me. That don't mean that but that don't mean that I remember their whole catalog. But also, like I said, I'm proud that the WNBA players and the women got the opportunity to have their moment, because this is also the thing that we don't realize as men is like we're outnumbered. So we should be happy that platforms that men build for women are being consumed by women, because usually platforms that men build for women are consumed by men. So I'm very proud that the WNBA and every woman across the world felt fulfilled by that battle. They should feel as fulfilled by that battle as I would seeing like Drake versus Kendrick or Drake versus Cole. You know what I mean? Like those would be battles that I'd be like, all right, cool. That was a cool battle. I got to actually see something I didn't think I would see. But for them, it's the same thing, because even those two historically haven't been the best of friends. So I'm just glad that Swiss and Timbaland could have created a platform where you can introduce women into really what is like. Hip hop is a male dominated space, and even R&B is a male dominated space. It really is. Like pop is a female dominated space, I personally feel like, and I think the males, like, it's just so many males that just make music and they have so much opportunity that they're able to wheel it off. But I think the females really run pop. Beyonce, Rihanna, Mariah Carey, Madonna, Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle. You can keep naming all of the women from past generations. Janet Jackson. They all run most popular music and popular sounds, or at least their producers do. So like I think we just in a generation of where like people are just consuming more male content. So like when you see women get the opportunity to have a platform like that, it's dope. So I'm glad that they was able to do their thing. And also I think that it would be dope to start seeing like I think Versus needs to create a spinoff series where they do smaller ones. You know what I mean? Put it on another channel, call it or whatever, but make smaller ones where you can get smaller niche artists. Like I want to be able to get like
Bilal and
like fucking Bilal versus Music Soul Child.
Dwindle or somebody.
Or no, Dwelle versus Dwelle, or fucking, or give me India.Arie versus Music Soul Child. That would be fire. That would be heat. Like, you know, give me some smaller ones that aren't the massive scale and do more of them. Fair. But whatever, I gotta pee, so I'm gone. Anyways, final words.
Nah, holla at y'all.
All right.